why placing the dock on the left side of the screen is superior to placing it on the bottom of the screen. What is up, ladies and gentlemen? This is Jeff Benjamin with iDownload Blog. Now, on Twitter recently, I've sent out a tweet asking individuals what they thought about placing the dock on the left side of the screen versus the bottom of the screen. And I voiced my opinion that yes, indeed, the left side, or even the right side in some cases, is much more superior than placing the dock on the bottom of the screen, which is its default position when you take it out of the box on OS X. So there's one major reason as to why, I guess reason number one, as to why I think placing the dock on the side of the screen, the left side in particular of the screen, is superior to placing the dock on the bottom of the screen. Now, to demonstrate this, I need to show you how web pages look when you have them maximized while the dock's on the bottom of the screen. And this makes it obvious and easily apparent. Now, you can see right now I have my dock on the bottom of the screen. It's a reasonable size and not too small, not too big. And you can see I have the web page maximized to take up as much real estate as possible while still, obviously showing the dock. All right, so you can see I have this big gap right here at the bottom of the screen. Not only does that look just kind of goofy, it also is kind of goofy looking because, you have much less vertical real estate on a widescreen monitor than you do horizontal real estate. So that right there is reason enough alone, in my opinion, to go ahead and move this dock over to the left side. But that aside, notice the actual web page. So you see you have this first paragraph of this post by Sebastian here, and that's all that displays on screen while you're in maximized view on Google Chrome, or what happened with Safari as well. So you could see, you just see this one paragraph here. And of course, you can scroll down and see additional paragraphs. Now, watch what happens when I relocate this dock to the left side of the screen now. So I'm going to do that. And now I'm just going to maximize this window. And immediately you see the benefits, right? Not only do you not have that ugly gap that takes up some of the precious vertical real estate that you have, but now look, you have a whole nother paragraph on the screen at once while you have this window in maximized view. A whole nother paragraph, a paragraph that you couldn't even see without scrolling on the previous orientation of the dock. So right there is reason enough, in my opinion, to go ahead and relocate that dock on the side. Now, you may be wondering why I choose the left side. Well, it's because I'm right-handed. And as an English reader, you normally look from left to right? It just seems more natural. With the trackpad, if you're right-handed, you use the trackpad with your right hand. It gives you more space sort of to reach over because, you're not cramped. Because if your dock's on the left side and you're using it with your left hand, then, you're starting right where the dock is with your finger. It's kind of hard to explain. But if it's on the right side and you're, if the dock's on the left side and you're right-handed, then it's, you kind of have this room to reach over to the dock. Now, if I was left-handed, I would probably, orient the dock on the right side of the screen. So I think just depending on your dominant hand, that's the side of the screen you would want to place the dock on. But I don't think there's any question that it is much superior to place the dock on the left side of the screen because you just lose so much less space. Notice here, horizontally, most web pages, it doesn't matter how much horizontal space you lose because look at all this blank space right here, and that's usually how most websites are. In fact, I could just go ahead and just move this thing all over, and I would still be able to see the full web page like that because there's just horizontal space isn't at a premium on web pages. And one other thing to notice, look at this little blank space here. You may say, oh, there's a blank space. Look at that blank space here. And look at this blank space here. But all the rest of the page is filled with this web page. Now watch what happens when I relocate back to the bottom of the screen. Oops, let me try that again. Bottom. All right, now I'm going to maximize this. All right, now look how much real estate is lost now. So I don't think there's any question that this is superior. And obviously you could say, well, you could have more icons in the dock, but if you have a reasonable amount of icons in the dock, it's automatic. You lose way less real estate just in principle. So I don't know if I've made my case as to why I think the dock is superior on the left side, but if you are wanting to try this out, then again, changing your dock over is really easy. There's actually several ways to do it. The easiest way I find is just to right click on this little separator here and then choose dock position or position on screen, and then you can position your dock that way. Another way to do it is just to go to your dock's preferences, which is in system preferences, and then go to dock, and then you can change the position like this. And another way to get to the dock's preferences is just to right click and go to dock preferences. So that's sort of a shortcut there. But there are lots of ways to get to that. But the bottom line is, I think that it is far superior to have your dock on the left side of the screen. I'm so used to this now. I've been doing this for about a year, and there's no way I could ever go back to having it on the default bottom of the screen. But I'm interested to hear what you guys have to say. Do you agree with me? Have you used your dock on the side of the screen? How do you use your dock right now? And if you're using it on the bottom, will you consider changing it over to the left? At least give it a week. Like I say, try it for a week. Try using your dock on the left side of the screen for a week, and then report back to me and let me know what you think. Let me know your findings. I'm interested to hear what you guys have to say. Folks, let me know what you think in the comment section down below. This is Jeff with iDownload Blog.